Definitely return, maybe for a picnic or even a date. Imagine someone saying, hey, let's go on a date to a Mayan ruin. This is where I would want to go. Now let's dive into the fascinating history of Cahal Pech. Welcome, sawadee, mahaban, namaste, hola, privyet, kaiso, konnichiwa. We're all family here, so subscribe, share, and get your free ebook in the description below. Welcome back to the channel. Today I have to share with you the absolute best Mayan ruin I have ever visited, and that is Cahal Pech. Trust me, this place is beyond amazing. First off, getting to Cahal Pech. Now, that was an adventure in itself. Climbing a long, steep hill, you can finally reach the hidden gem. Many of you might not be as familiar with Cahal Pech as you are with Tikal, but let me tell you why it's on the top of my archaeological site list. Cahal Pech, that's number one for me. Tikal, it comes in as a close second. The ATM Caves was third on my list, and Shuon comes in fourth place. What makes Cahal Pech so special? It's the peace and tranquility. Unlike other crowded ruins, I had the place almost to myself. I could take my time exploring without a guide, which was a refreshing change because guides for these ruins are almost $100 each time. The entrance fee here was either $5 or $10 USD, making it an affordable adventure. And you guys know I love affordability. So picture this. It's the early middle pre-classic period, around 1200 BCE. The lush jungles of what we now call Belize was teeming with life. Amidst the vibrant greenery, a group of Mayan settlers from Guatemala decided to establish a new home. They chose a hilltop overlooking the confluence of the Malcan and the Maupin River, a perfect spot for trade and defense. This place would come to be known as Cahal Pech, or Place of Ticks, in Yakata Mayan. Fast forward a couple of centuries and Cahal Pech is thriving. By the classic period, the city is bustling with activities. Imagine grand plazas surrounded by impressive structures, including towering pyramids, temples, and even a ball court where the Mayans played their legendary ball games. The largest buildings were standing at a majestic 24 meters tall, almost touching the sky.
I hope you guys don't mind if I nerd out on you for a minute. Just seeing the sheer grand scale monolithic ruins, you can tell how sophisticated the society was and how impactful they were with the development of even things that we see today. So being here at the ruins and seeing how many large civilizations were able to be prosperous before the Spanish came to the Americas is super impressive, especially for anthropologists. So hope you guys enjoy Cahal Pech. It was once called like the area of ticks, so I think they're all gone now, but we're going to head on outside to actually see what some of the ruins look like. I just wanted to show you guys. It's hot, but that's okay. And yeah.
One of the main reasons I love Cahal Pech was the freedom to wander and reflect. I could sit, think, and take pictures and watch the monkeys play in the trees. They're so cool. I didn't see any hollers though, but you know, it's okay. It was incredibly peaceful. Despite the heat, there were fewer mosquitoes compared to Tikal, and the shaded areas provided a much-needed retreat from the sun. Yes, you can hire a guide here, but honestly, you don't need one. All you need is an adventurous spirit, a mind seeking peace, and a love for history. This site isn't huge, maybe even smaller than Shuon, but its serenity is unmatched. Although there wasn't a lot to see in terms of grand structures, knowing that this was a place where royalty held events added a special touch. I would definitely return, maybe for a picnic or even a date. Imagine someone saying, hey, let's go on a date to a Mayan ruin. This is where I would want to go. Now let's dive into the fascinating history of Cahal Pech. It dates back to around 1200 BCE, was continuously inhabited until about 900 CE. Recent excavations have revealed that Cahal Pech is one of the earliest Mayan settlements in Belize, with ceramic evidence suggesting a long occupation. This site covers about 10 square miles, including 34 large buildings, each with its own story to tell. There's even a possible sweat house, where the Mayans might have relaxed and rejuvenated after a long day. The history of Cahal Pech is like a treasure chest waiting to be opened. Excavation began in the 1950s, but the real digging started in the mid-20th century. Archaeologists that are with it from the University of Pennsylvania uncovered multiple stelas and monuments, shedding light on the rich history of this ancient city. So whether you're a history buff like me, an adventurer like me, or someone seeking a peaceful escape, Cahal Pech has something for everyone. Just imagine, like you see me doing here, sitting in the shades of the century-old temples, watching the whispers of the past all around you. Trust me, it's a place where history comes alive, and every stone has a story to tell. Survey of Belize Valley, Gordon Willey from Harvard University made a brief visit to Cahal Pech. Although he didn't excavate the site, he did include a description of it in his public findings, sparking interest in this ancient city. Fast forward to 1960 when A.H. Anderson, the Archaeological Commissioner of Belize, made several trips to Cahal Pech. Anderson saw the potential of the site for tourism due to its proximity to San Ignacio. He lobbied hard to have the site and its surroundings designated as a national park. Unfortunately, despite his efforts, Cahal Pech did not achieve national park status. In 1968, Peter Schmidt took over the Archaeological Commissioner of Belize. After discovering significant looting at Cahal Pech, Schmidt decided it was time to take action. He conducted excavations at the top of Temple B1 and in the central area of Plaza B, uncovering important artifacts and tombs. Although Smith didn't publish his findings extensively, his notes and drawings, along with artifacts he unearthed, were preserved in the Belize Department of Archaeology. The 1970s was a tough time for Cahal Pech. The site suffered from heavy looting, which destroyed much valuable information about Mayan civilization. For a long period, were halted. However, in 1986, Joseph Ball stepped in with funding from the Belize Department of Tourism. Ball conducted extensive research and restoration work, becoming the first archaeologist to undertake long-term studies of Cahal Pech. He proposed that Cahal Pech was a subservient state to more powerful Mayan city-states, meaning it wasn't self-governing. Despite Ball's effort, looting continued to be a problem, further damaging the site. The San Ignacio Town Board and Belize Department of Tourism were increasingly concerned, as they wanted to develop Cahal Pech into a major tourist attraction. Then in 1988, a turning point came. Dr. James All launched Cahal Pech Project, the first major scientific study of the site. This project marked a new era of exploration and preservation of Cahal Pech, helping to uncover its rich history and significance. And there you have it, the story of Cahal Pech. It's one of discovery, struggle, and perseverance. From early surveys to major scientific studies, each culture adds to the fascinating history of this ancient Mayan city. If you have any questions or want to know more, just let me know, because we're out here exploring all of the ancient ruins and ancient civilizations, because I'm your trained anthropologist.
This was a success. This is the fourth Mayan ruin accomplished, and it's time to now say bye-bye. Thank you for...
If you love this and you have more just like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss out on our next adventure. Craving more travel content? Dive into my other videos where I explore both international destinations and hidden gems in the US. Passionate about Belize? Follow me as I uncover its wonders through the eyes of a trained anthropologist. Just here for some travel tips? I've got you covered with the best hacks to make your trip smooth and budget friendly. Share with your friends and join our travel community to stay up to date with all the latest adventures. Stay curious, stay adventurous, and keep exploring. See you in the next video. Bye!